What's up, everybody? So, doing another video. I was going to do, I'm going to do one of the longer intro videos this weekend, and I need like a full day for that. So, I wanted to put something out because my only BTS is firsts, and that's with you guys. Like, I don't listen to watch, I don't do anything BTS without you guys. So, everything that I'm doing first is right here with you guys with me. And so, as always, I do a poll and then I don't listen to the poll. So I asked you guys what everybody wanted to see, and the resounding answer, for the most part, was the 2019 MMA performance, which is phenomenal, apparently. It's epic. It's life-changing. But then the comments started coming in. You would have thought that my house was on fire and you all were trying to get me out. Like you were saving my life, and I am grateful for that, because it sounds like I would have completely ruined what would be a very epic experience. Like if I don't know the songs that they're doing or I don't understand the references, that's huge. That completely contextually ruins it for me. So for those of you that reached out, thank you very much. Obviously, I am going to listen to you. I am not going to watch that performance, so we had to do something else. I didn't want to do another music video. I want to explore BTS's other avenues. So we are watching the Fire dance practice. Now, I have to say, before I start this, I'm a little nervous because I don't know what to expect. I mean, is it just them practicing their dancing? I don't know how much is going to be for me to comment on or react to, so let's quit messing around and get after it. I gotta say, the first thing for me, and it's so stupid, the room that they're in for this is perfect. Now, I don't know if this was chosen because of the fact that it's just plain and that it looks like it's a cement floor, maybe, but the acoustics in here, if I'm dancing, I'm feeling this music because it's reverberating off the walls, off the floor. Like, this is killer. And bonus note for me, these guys wearing the boots, that's a veteran move, because I'm already seeing there's a bunch of stomping, right? And this, I mean, we all know the Fire beat, the rhythm is just sick. It's insane. So when you, I really didn't want to get up. When you're dancing, you got these boots on, and if you're going to give it like and you want to feel, those boots slamming that ground, woo! That's how you do it. You don't get that in no Chuck Taylors. Okay, I'm seeing the choreography now from a Beat Saber perspective. So you guys have been saying when I was playing Beat Saber that some of the way I was hitting the blocks would make me do some of the choreography. And now I'm seeing where the blocks are. That's how much I've played this game. And I'm seeing kind of where that translates into the choreography. That is brilliant. Whoever put that together, brilliant. That's amazing. Man, this is awesome. Man, +1 for the Super Mario shirt. Love it. Is he wearing Chuck Taylors? Is my boy wearing Chuck Taylors? We just talked about this. No. That's my boy! I'll give these guys props. Like, I know it's a dance practice and they're rehearsing, but you can feel, like, you can tell that they love what they do. I know there's hard days and they work hard and their message is like, you know, work hard, gotta make it dope and hustle. But like, I know there's bad days, but like, I feel like every time we see these cats dance, they're just like so into it. Like, you feel it. I mean, look at this pause. Look at his face. This is just a rehearsal, and he is killing it. I love it. Can I ask, is there a choreographer that develops these dances for them? Like, I don't know how common it is. I'm not like a music industry guy, but like, you know, I always hear that, you know, J-Lo has her own, like, her choreo, or maybe she's, I don't know, but bands and groups have their lead choreographer. Do these guys develop these themselves, or do they have like a team of choreographers? How does this all come together? I'm really curious. And also, let me say, I know I could Google these questions and find out, but that's not fun. I have been so amazed at the information that you all have thrown at me. I'll ask a question like, do these guys have a choreographer? And I'll get 100 different answers, but like different in ways that there's more information buried in that answer that I never would have thought to ask, and that completely I just think is fascinating. So that's why I play this game. This is interactive for me. I hope you enjoy it too. I know I can Google all this stuff, but that's no fun. I forgot about that. Okay, so I just learned this in the comments. Like I said, you guys teaching me stuff. This is the 333 or 333. I don't know how you say it, because that's where it shows up in the fire video. Oh man, I love that. Now, it would have been a nice touch though if it was 333 here as well, but I get it. I want to see it again. Oh, it's so good. Oh, the camera's moving! Oh no! What? Oh my God, that was so good! Oh my God! Oh, I know it was so simple. I did not see that coming. I have tears in my eyes. You see this? Oh man, it's a dance practice. I gotta see it again. I gotta see it again. Oh man, I thought it was over and they were just like closing in on the camera. Oh, it's so good. You hear that stomp? That solidified it for me right there. Okay, this is a dance practice video, and they went the extra mile and still made it pop. Oh, I literally have to wipe tears on my eyes. That was amazing. Wow. It's so simple, but it's so good. Oh, man. Okay, we know I'm going to watch it again, but next question. The masks. So the masks were also there in the fire video. Is there a symbolism here? I mean, I don't know. Oh, also, I'm going to cut the video right here because I'm going to say something that I don't want to drag on in the middle of the video. So I'm going to take what I'm about to say regarding culture, and I'm going to put it at the end of this video. Okay, so I am going to watch it again. Feel free to cut this off, but I'm watching it again. Now, this weekend, I'm going to know everybody's names because I'm watching the introductions, or at least one of the introductions. I'm going to know who's who. This guy right here, I don't know who he is. This guy he's got that pop. He's got that lock. Like, he's hitting it hard. Like, I feel like this guy is they're all dancers, but I feel like this guy is a break dancer. If that makes sense. Maybe some of you are like, oh, what's the difference? I mean, to me, I feel like there's a difference. But watching his movements, I feel like he's a breaker. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, see. There's something about that pop, that chest, that shoulder. I mean, it's totally different. If you watch each of them, there's just that move of that pop with the beat. Totally different on him. That move is so simple. You remember the last couple of videos I've talked about the camera work. Now, aside from the part that I freaked out about with the camera switch here, which there's not a lot of camera work here, but the choreography between the music and the people, the moves themselves, that's going to sound really, really basic. A camera move can happen and make you feel it. Like I talked about in Dope, there was that pull, and that pull made you feel that moment. This simple move where the beat hits and then there's kind of this draw of the music, their bodies do that. So then again, like from a sense standpoint, you feel it more because more of your senses are being engaged with, I guess. I'm rambling. Let me just show you again what I'm talking about. Okay. And now it's kind of slow motion. even here, man, just like this aura of swagger around him. How old was RM here? Let me know in the comments. I know Dope was 2015. Fire was 2016. I don't know where this dance practice video falls into that mix, but I'm curious how old RM was here. See, I'm getting excited because I know what's coming up. Turn it up. Oh! I'm out of breath watching them. Like, that's no joke. I know I'm sitting here and I'm bouncing around like an idiot. I'm out of breath. Is there... Okay, I know they're stomping, but I almost feel like... Oh, man, this stomp... I talked about this in the very beginning. I didn't know this was coming. But this stomp just bouncing around the whole room. Ooh! Right there. Ooh. For my first dance practice, I'm so impressed. I really didn't know. I didn't know how this was going to go. What could I possibly talk about? The dancing. I love it. I love it. I love it. Now, the last thing I'm going to say, and I'm going to let you go because I'm sure you got things to do. Somebody said in the comments earlier, and I want to hit on this because it's really important to me. Somebody said that apparently there's a lot of people now that are doing reaction videos or doing stuff for, like with BTS, for the views. Now, I hope those of you that are here, I hope you understand that I'm genuine. I know I bounce around like an idiot, but it's really important to me that you understand, like, this is me. And if we don't jive, then we don't jive. But, like, this is me. And I can't, especially those of you that have been here from the beginning when I was doing Beat Saber. I just uploaded a random video one day of me playing a Beat Saber song that just happened to be BTS. And you guys were the ones who were like, hey, you should do reaction videos. And I'm like, I don't know how to do that. And here we are, and I'm having an absolute blast. So, like, know that this is just me. I love music. I love dancing. I mean, you see me play Beat Saber. I can't sit still. So a lot of this bouncing around and just energy is because I have to sit here and I need to watch this so I can pay attention, because otherwise I'm going to kick this chair back and I'm going to start popping and locking against the screen. This is me. If I'm at work and I'm in front of all my screens and making movies, my boss is constantly walking by and going, "Hey, you're going to hurt that neck," because I'm listening to music going, even though I'm the only one in that whole room. So anyway, this is me. I'm Roscoe. Thanks for watching. I cannot wait to do another one of these. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna tell you the next video I'm doing is dope dance practice. Is there one? If there is one, that's the one I'm watching. Because there's one moment that takes my breath away every single time when I see it. It's a move, and the way they did it, my head wants to explode. So much love. I'm Roscoe. Look out for each other. One of the comments said, and a couple people have said this, like, "Hey, love the reactions, you're doing great, but understand as you continue that this culture is very different than, you know, Western culture, that there's a lot of touchy-feely and the guys treat each other differently, and, you know, be aware of that." And I mean, I guess I understand, you know, there's a matter of respect. It's a different culture. But let me just say, like, first and foremost, and I can only speak for me, because I have heard already in the comments that there's a lot of people out there that are just like disrespectful or rude, or like, you know, the haters that they talk about. I got no problem with anybody being lovey-dovey with anybody else. That don't bother me one bit. I'm one of those guys that even when I'm around the ultra alpha male, toxic male kind of guy, I enjoy pushing their limits. You know, I like to hug them for a little too long. They're gonna be okay. But I'm all about that love, baby. Love yourself, love everybody else. So I'm good with these guys. I know they're not brothers, they're not related. They want to hug on each other and lay down, head in their lap. I'm good with it. And I understand, though, that it's probably not the case with other people. But for me, it don't bother me. I want to be respectful. I want to learn as much as possible. So if I ever say something that is considered like insensitive, or if it's wrong, let me know. This is all about a discussion and about us learning from each other. You know how clueless I am when it comes to BTS. I mean, there's a lot of stuff I don't know, but I'm all ears. I'm open-minded. Like, let's make this journey together. And if that journey is more than just BTS and it's about another culture or about like whatever, like, let's do it. Let's talk about that. Help me be better, and I can help you be better. We make each other better.